What it is, folks, it's your homeboy First back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Make sure y'all watch all segments of episode 195 of Put It On Something. You feel me? Got another great show for you this week. You feel me? I'm gonna try to keep it brief. This is supposed to be my spring break. You understand? I'm not out there on the road, in these schools this week. So I got a lot of other shit I gotta tend to. I gotta do these taxes, y'all. Gotta do these taxes. Uh I got a song that I gotta go ahead and finish doing the business shit that I gotta do. And I think y'all gonna want to hear this song. Gotta take care of that. Uh, got a bunch of shit to do. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep episode 195 short and sweet. Okay, but sometimes the spirit just moves me. You feel me? But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best. All right. But before we get into it, make sure you fuck with our sponsor, the King McNeil Collection. That is the King McNeil Collection for all of your fraternity or sorority needs in terms of your gear. You feel me? They are the best in the business. Go to kingmcneil.com or download the app. Your first purchase will get you 20% off. That is the King McNeil Collection. Tell them First sent you. You feel me? But yes. You see the banner down there? You see it. And I'm talking about the dynasty of Jack State University. Okay. They have completed an undefeated season in the SWAC. And it was a treat to witness it, getting it done in so many different ways. Everybody being a contributor. It just was really amazing and beautiful to watch. It really was. It really was. And we closed out this past week by knocking off UAPB by a score of 82-67 and by knocking off Valley by a score of 77-59 on senior day. You feel me? So, as is traditional, he don't put it on something. I think it is only right. I think it is only proper. It is only fitting that I strike up the motherfucking band. Let's go. Yes. Shout out to the Boom per usual. Shout out to the Boom. And they've been killing it in the AAC as well. You feel me? Anywhere they roam, they make that place their home. So shout out to the Boom. You feel me? But yes, we knocked off UAPB by a score of 82-67. And this one was even sweeter than the one on the road because their superstar player, Zay Green, did play in this particular game. Okay. And we did a marvelous job on her and on the team as a whole. You feel me? Let's look at some team numbers first, and then we'll get into some individual stats. All right. As a team, we shot 43% from the field. They shot 35%. Okay, as a team, we shot poultry 24% from three ball. They shot 22%. Okay, we shot 72% from the free throw line. They shot 60%. Okay. We out rebounded them though, 50 to 35, including 20 offensive boards to their 14. All right. In terms of the turnover battle, we did lose there, but not by much. Okay. They won points off turnovers, which I know I don't like that, and Coach Reed definitely doesn't like that. But as I always tell y'all, a Coach Tamika Reed staple, paint points, we won that. Okay. 46 to 24. And Jackson State legend, one of the greatest players in SWAC history, the cornerstone to the genesis of this dynasty, Miss Amisha Williams Holiday. She was in the building, you feel me? And she knows a thing or two about dominating the paint, her damn self, okay? Shout out to that queen. It was great to see her there. You feel me? Let's get into some individual numbers because this UAPB game was very interesting to me. It really was, because I've been seeing a lot of people online say that Zay Green should be one of those ones considered for a SWAC Player of the Year. Zay Green is somebody I've told my wife about. Zay is a bad motherfucker. Okay, she was a 5-star coming out of high school. Okay, highly touted. She's very talented. She's a tall girl with guard skills. You feel me? So of course, yeah, she's one of the most talented players in the SWAC. You feel me? It's part of the reason why I wanted to see her play against us so badly in that previous game. And again, she was out. You feel me? So I was greatly anticipating this game, but we shut her down. We held her to 5 of 22 shooting on the game. Okay, so she far and away took the most shots out of anybody on both sides in the game. Okay, but only registered 16 points. You feel me? 16 points, 5 dimes, 3 boards, 3 steals. Okay, so she did contribute in other ways. Okay, and she did give you 16 in double figures, but she took 22 shots to get that. That ain't good. That ain't good whatsoever. And that field goal percentage is not good. Okay, we held her to 23% shooting. While in contrast, the woman who I've been saying should not only be SWAC Defensive Player of the Year, but also should be SWAC Player of the Year, Miss Angel Jackson, in this game, in a battle of somebody who's considered a SWAC Player of the Year and a SWAC Defensive Player of the Year nominee. She had a better offensive game. Miss Jackson did. Miss Jackson had a better offensive game than Zay Green. Miss Jackson went for 19 points on 7 of 9 shooting. So yeah, I ain't gonna shoot that much, okay? But she is quite efficient, okay? Especially when they dropping it off to her down there, and she can do a little drop step and make a shot, or she can just be in the little dunker spot, so to speak, and make that little layup. You feel me? That goes a long way. And we already know she is our defensive anchor. And she didn't register a block in this particular game, but her presence down there makes a motherfucker not want to come in that paint. Okay. Makes them think twice. So she had 19 points, 6 boards, 2 dimes, 1 steal. You feel me? Now, in this particular game, Maya showed her ass. She had 14 points, okay, on 6 of 13 shooting, but had 12 big boards, okay? 12 big boards, 7 defensive rebounds, and 5 offensive boards. And it's still hard to get an offensive board in college basketball, okay? You got to have some want to, you got to have some toughness, you got to have some athleticism, you got to have some strength, okay? And this girl got all that shit. Shout out to Rook, you feel me? So she had 14 and 12. That's a double-double, 14, 12, 4 dime, 1 steal in this particular game, okay? Miss Mahoney contributed 5 points, 7 boards, 2 dimes, 1 steal, okay? And she hits the boards very hard for a guard, okay? Not hella tall or anything like that, but just hella tough. Okay, so to go down there and get you 7 boards herself, hell, Maya was the leading rebounder, Ms. Mahoney was the second leading rebounder. You feel me? So shout out to her. And that's one of the things that I mentioned to her when my wife and I had an opportunity to meet her. You feel me? Is that as a former coach, I see what she's doing for real, and how good she is defensively, and you know how she's attacking the glass as a guard. You feel me? But my wife says that's her favorite player because my wife likes that kind of shit, tough players and stuff like that. And my wife found out that they are sorors. You feel me? You know, to my both of them are members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So I got a little video of them, and my wife did her OG AKA thing. I'm gonna put that out for y'all so y'all can see that. You feel me? But shout out to Miss Mahoney. You understand? All right. Tilly in this game had 14 points. You feel me? 2 boards, 1 dime, 1 steal, 1 block. You understand? And I had the opportunity to meet Tilly for the first time after the Valley game. Shout out to a walking bucket. You feel me? Kim Folk, Kashana Luckett, okay, had 11.5 boards, 3 dimes. Got a chance to meet her as well for the first time after the Valley game. You feel me? Real humble Jew. A real humble Jew. You feel me? But I was happy to be able to meet her after interviewing her before, but I had never met her in person. So that was a treat. You feel me? Off the bench, Miss Walker came to the party and gave us 6 boards. She's still hitting those boards for us. Okay. And she had 4 points and 2 blocks to go along with that. Okay. So Miss Jackson didn't register in the blocks, but Miss Walker said, I got you. I got you, OG. I got you. Okay. Miss Breland didn't get in the books in this game. Okay. Despite playing 5 minutes. Okay. But y'all know she's a threat. All right, Jalea Hickman didn't register any points in this particular game, but she did give us 2 boards, okay? And I had an opportunity to meet her for the first time as well after the Valley game, and that was a treat. Very respectful young lady, you understand? And kind of like Miss Mahoney, I told her that, you know, I see what she's out there doing. I see how vital her defense is to our team, you know, and what we've been able to accomplish. You got to have girls like her that go out there and get it goddamn done like that. So shout out to Miss Jalea Hickman. You feel me? Miss Hunter had 1.1 board. Miss A Bent, okay, had 14 4 boards, 2 steals, 1 block in this game. And I also had the pleasure of meeting her after the Valley game, okay? And I already posted that. Had let y'all know I'm posted up with my shooter. You feel me? I'm telling y'all, if I ever need security, I'm hiring Miss Avent. Because I know if anything go down, she gonna shoot that bitch. You understand? And I told her just that, keep shooting that bitch. Okay. And when I run y'all these numbers from that Valley game, you're gonna see. You're gonna see why she need to keep shooting that thing. Okay. But those were the numbers from the UAPB game. You feel me? Let's take a look at the Valley game real quick, like before we put a bow on this regular season. Okay. So we defeated Valley 77-59, as I said previously. Okay. Let's look at some team stats real quick. In this game, we didn't shoot it well, shot 37%, but we played defense well, held them to 30%. We shot 33% from tray ball. They shot a terrible 11% from tray ball. We shot 68% from the line. They shot 72% from the line. We out rebounded them, of course. You make them miss more than you miss. You gonna have more rebounding opportunities. Okay, so that's common sense. But we also beat them on the offensive glass, 16 offensive boards to 14 offensive boards. Okay. We lost the turnover margin again, coach. So Coach Reed gonna be on their ass. I know we undefeated, but I'm telling you. I know our coach thing, okay? Coach Reed and her staff gonna be looking at shit like that and saying, we gotta tighten up. All right, because we had 17 turnovers to their 14 turnovers, okay? And we lost the paint. We lost the paint 28-24 versus Valley. Okay, so I already know film session gonna be a little interesting. I would love to get some footage about that bit. Shout out to our media team, by the way. Y'all been killing that shit. Y'all been killing it. I wanted to stop on one of the Kings, goddamn it, as they were look like they were gliding. Look like the motherfucker were gliding, following the game, capturing the footage. You know what I'm talking about? I wanted to stop and tell them, man, y'all killing this shit, but I ain't want to fuck up the shot. You feel me? I know how it is when you see something, you want to catch that shit right there. You know what I'm talking about? But shout out to the media team. You understand? But let's look at some individual numbers real quick. Like, okay, in this game, Miss Jackson registered 15.7 boards, 1 steal, 4 blocks. Okay. For California girl, you feel me? Maya had 4.5 boards, 1 dime, 1 steal, 1 block. You understand? Miss Versatility. Miss Mahoney had 6 points, 8 big boards. 8 big boards. Okay, again, second leading rebounder or third leading rebounder, okay? Because we had some other guards come to the party in this game on the boards as well. So just team rebounding, gang rebounding. That's what you gotta have, okay? And that's what our ladies did, okay? And 5 of Mahoney's rebounds were offensive boards, okay? That's a tough girl. Shout out to that queen, you feel me? Tilly had 11 points, 4 boards, 1 dime. Kent Focus Shana had 7 points, 8 dimes. 8 dimes for a Jew on senior day. Shout out to a real Jacktown Jew. You feel me? Layla didn't get in the books in any category despite playing 13 minutes. We're gonna have to check the tape on that. That may be a mistake of some kind of way, y'all. She had to at least, well, she got 2 personal fouls, but she had to at least get a board. We're gonna have to check the tape on that. All right. Miss Breland had 3.2 boards, 2 dimes. Okay. Alexis Roberts, she got in but didn't get anything registered in the stat line other than 2 personal fouls. But shout out to that queen, per usual. All right, Jalea Hickman had 4 points, 9 big boards. Okay, so she was the second leading rebound. Okay, 9 big boards, 1 dime, 1 steal. You feel me? Miss Hunter had 2.3 dimes, 2 boards. Miss Rochelle, she got up in that thing. Went 0 for 4 with one board. You feel me? But shout out to that queen. Okay, I think she's gonna be promising. Okay, and Miss Aben, my shooter, had a double, 24 points, 10 boards, 1 steal. Okay, for my shooter. That's in 25 minutes. She's a walking bucket. Walking bucket. Oh, and let me not forget Miss Woods. I'm sorry, baby. Okay. She had 1 point, 1 board. You feel me? So shout out to all of the queens. Shout out to all of the queens. Because this was not an easy accomplishment. If you go look at the schedule, you see solid wins over Southeast Louisiana, St. John's as well. Okay, a very competitive game against Mississippi State, in which we only lost by 10 points. You feel me? And just running the table in this way. A very competitive game against Miami as well. Okay, and then running the SWAC. Running the SWAC despite losing a key cog in Miss Daphne White. Okay, so I'm extremely, extremely, extremely proud of this team, but the work is not done. I cannot pop a bottle yet, ladies, because the straightening is not complete. We are going into the SWAC tournament. Of course, we are the top seed. Okay. Indeed, we are the top seed. And because of that, we have drawn Prairie View. Okay. So that's what's ahead of us. So it ain't no sense of looking backwards, ladies. The regular season is done. The net has been cut down for that achievement. Okay? That's over with. You got your trophy. You did your dance. I was there. Okay? You got your rings for last year's regular season title. But notice I can only say last year's regular season title. Because Southern did something to us. Just like they damn near did something to us in the regular season, but you storm back. So you ought to have that in mind during this SWAC tournament. If you're going to look back and think about how you felt when that girl hit that running 3 in the SWAC tournament. And we were on ESPN at night. And motherfuckers who really don't even give a damn about women's basketball as they should. Oh, they went to clowning us. Think back to that feeling. All this other shit, don't look at that. Because I don't need you with the big head. I don't need you. What you just did ain't nothing new. This the 5th time. Straight. 5th time straight. But we have some straightening to do. We have some order to restore. Because see, something that is ours was taken from us last year. That NCAA berth was taken. We can't trust these motherfucking committees. We can't trust them to do right. I know y'all got 1 vote in top 25. I know you did. I know Dawn Staley interacted with Coach Reed on social media and said that if she had a vote, we would have had another vote. I know that happened. I know we are steadily climbing in the polls of mid-major programs. I know that. None of that shit gonna matter if we don't win this tournament. Don't trust these folks. These folks ain't gonna give us no at-large bid. Don't trust that they will. Fuck them. We don't need it. Would we deserve it? Yeah, we would deserve it. But we ain't gonna need it. Because you gonna go out here and get the goddamn job done. Okay? You're gonna go out here and get the job done. And the preparation for that job starts right now. Getting off your feet, icing, watching some tape. Okay? Don't take Prairie View for granted. I know we beat the shit out of them early in the year, but the second matchup was closer. Second matchup was closer. Okay? We only beat them by 10. Okay? So can't take them lightly. Gotta get off your feet, gotta ice. Treat your body right, be ready to roll. You feel me? Be ready to roll. Job not finished. You clock in at 5:30 on Wednesday. And all the real ones will be watching and cheering you on. Put it on some.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.